Pisces, this is Alex, and I am here to bring you your weekly love reading. I hope you guys are doing well and taking care of yourselves. Let's see what God, angel, and universe has for you. We got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So we definitely are talking about a relationship, perhaps soulmate, perhaps divine, whatever, if you subscribe to that. Somebody's coming in with an offer to of continuation in this. I'm hearing they really desire to be with you, but there is a certain level of uncertainty. We have the Chariot at the bottom. Let me move these up so you can see these and adjust my camera just a wee bit. Sorry for the shakies. All right, let's see what we have. Of course, I have two rows here laid out. One will represent you, one will be your person. But then I will also lay another row of cards out to represent any kind of hidden or additional information God, angels, universe will have for you, Pisces. Okay, with this Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, somebody is making an offer to somebody who is perhaps confused or has many different options and maybe trying to choose one. I feel like you both want to go forward. The question is, do you both want to go forward together? I feel like one of you guys is sincere and wants, deserves, and desires love, whereas the other one could be a little bit more inconsistent. Loving at times, loving not at times, you know. I'm hearing not reliable. I know that's the Knight of Wands, but I'm just hearing not reliable. You have the Queen of Swords with the Eight of Swords. I'm hearing that this person, whoever this top energy is representing, I feel like it is you, Pisces. But I feel like maybe you cut your person off or you limited them in the past, which really got them in their head and they never really got over. You have two nines facing here with the Nine of Wands and then the Nine of Cups. You push your person back for a valid reason. I'm just going to throw this out there. You could have pushed them back because they were married. But you still love them and you know they still love you. Not only that, but what I'm also getting to, especially here with the Chariot, which is Cancer, you guys do want to move forward. You actually do kind of want to work this out. I kind of feel like, too, when it comes to your person, even though they might not have been consistent, I think when you yielded that Queen of Swords, you yielded your sword, that really, really, really derailed them. It hurt them to the point where they still can be recovering from that pain. I don't know if you know that, Pisces, because I kind of feel like maybe you were focusing on or concentrating on your feelings alone. You weren't necessarily considering theirs. Now, for those of you where the third party does apply, even though they're in a third party, you know, there are a gazillion and 15 million different types of marriages out there. So, you know, it could be a separation, which it doesn't feel like. But for those of you, say, for instance, where you and your third party are the King and Queen of Cups and the spouse is actually the third party, if you will, but they're legally married to your person, I kind of feel like whomever this person was who is in the marriage has deep and significant feelings for you, if that makes sense. I know it's a little confusing. So it was almost like they were in love with the third party more so than with their spouse, if that makes sense. And again, I know that's kind of weird, but I see the Queen of Cups here and the King of Cups, and then the Queen of Swords in between those guys. That could also signify separation. You know, somebody kind of gave up on the other person, which again plays directly into that storyline of, you know, maybe the spouses are separated and they met you, they fell in love with you. You found out that they were married. They fed you the old, oh, we're not compatible, we've grown away from each other's, but we're still married for the kids. You didn't buy it, and because of that, you kind of pushed them to the side and kicked them out. But I do kind of feel like this person was deeply in love with you, and it hurt them when you pushed them to the side. That's the storyline I'm getting specifically. Now, let's talk about your person again. The Seven of Cups, again, you felt like, you know, they might have had many options, as in, yeah, you know, all cheating husbands say that they grew away from their wives and blah blah blah, yada yada, right? And I feel like with your person, what they are telling you is exactly correct and true, as in they're in a quote unquote dead end marriage, dead end relationship, but they are continuing to stay in the dead end marriage, dead end relationship for reasons other than themselves. Okay? Now, this inconsistency, sometimes you're there, sometimes you're not there. Well, unfortunately, if they are in a situation where other people depend on them and they're obligated, especially legal, as in marriage, they are going to be in and out. They're going to be hot, cold. They're going to be off and on. I'm hearing that they expected you to understand this. I don't know what that means. Maybe some of you do. But I'm hearing that they expected you to understand this. And when you yielded that sword and pushed them out, shut down, cut them off, that really hurt them. And they shut down. You shut down and you shut them down. Now with the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups, you know, this is you kind of, say for instance, giving up the whole fight of being defensive, putting up blocks, trying to push your person away. I can hear some of you saying, no matter how much I try to get rid of you, get you out of my mind, I just think about you more. I just want you more. I just love you more, right? And I do kind of feel like with that, I'm hearing that you make your person exceptionally happy. You know, they found love with you. They found life with you. They found a new beginning with you. And they absolutely want to move forward with you, especially in this relationship. They're just going to, it feels a little unorthodox. They're just going to need you to kind of quote unquote go with it and also understand until they're able to remove themselves from this situation. All right, so let's see any kind of underlying information. Yeah. Any kind of underlying information, background information that the universe has for you related to this situation. Now you have the Six of Wands here again saying, you know, it's almost like the universe kind of giving you the nod that it's okay to proceed with whatever this situation is. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I don't condone cheating, but I do kind of feel like this is a very, very, very rare occurrence where, again, your person who's married is actually telling you the truth about their situation, and God, angels, universe is saying that it's okay to proceed. And look at that. Again, you both are kind of quote unquote moving on. The question is, are you going to do it with each other? Not only that, but if for some reason you and your person are separated, that is so that the Ace of Pentacles can present itself in an entirely new situation, and with two entirely new people. Two entirely new people, as in you're healed, you accept them, you believe them, you honor them, you're going to give yourself permission to love them, and then on their end, it will help them maybe get out of their situation, or right, or at least be a little bit more consistent and also open in communication about their relationship and situation. Angels are saying, especially here with the Temperance card, which is the card of Sagittarius, it's going to take some time. You guys are going to have to iron out details, right? You have the Six of Wands here twice. We know he just came away from the Five of Wands doing battle, stress, strife, competition. He's kind of moving away from that, along with the Six of Swords here, which came from the Five of Swords, which is kind of like that hollow, or the hollow victory, or victory in vain. So I do kind of feel like, yeah, you guys are actually getting over this, right? But it's just going to take some time, consistency, patience, and a whole lot of love. Love it, love it, love it. The next card, right? Whatever you did in cutting them off, shutting down, causing them to, live in this prison of their minds, if you will. Again, it's just going to take some time, consistency, forward communication, open communication for you guys to kind of get over and get away from that. If you look at these middle cards, they're all progressive, right? You have the Six of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. They're both on horses, meaning that we're going to progress. We're going to move on. We're going to be able to move away from this. Six of Wands there, Six of Swords there. So again, there is movement, right? There is movement, time, patience, energy, and again, some sort of new beginning. Somebody just said, but I don't want this. Okay, then you don't have to, this is not your situation. Don't try to make these readings fit. They're just general. Last card here, between the two nines, passionate new beginning. Right? I do kind of feel like somebody's going to lay down their sword with that Nine of Wands. Right? Because we know the next card over is the Ten of Wands, which is basically releasing the burdens anyway. 9 plus 1 is 10, right? So I do kind of feel like whether this is you, Pisces, or your person, you're going to get over this, right? You're going to get to the point where you're going to drop those guards, and either you'll drop them and move away from this person, or you'll drop them and kind of give this situation a better chance. Look at that. Cooperation, compromise, nice. So we have the the Chariot, which is Cancer, and then also the King of Cups, which is kind of balanced love. It kind of feels like you guys are going to move forward comfortably. You're going to progress forward comfortably and lovingly. And, I love those relationships where you could just tell the butt ugly truth. And you have a partner, although it may feel like a torpedo, they accept your truth. That's what I'm hearing needs to happen in this situation. And again, remember that third party situation was, maybe for a few of you versus all of you. Okay. If it's not a third party situation, it just kind of feels like your person has been in and out and dabbling and unsure and not sure of what they want. It's like they haven't been present in the situation, and you just put your foot down and was like, look, you either in or you're out. You know what I mean? And they definitely know they don't want to be out, but they struggle with how to be in. And that, again, is where time and patience is going to come in. Okay? Let's see what the Romance Oracles has for you, Pisces, and we will get out of here. Romantic feelings. I love it. I love it. I love it. I do kind of feel like that's this person, whether that's you, Pisces, or your person, normalizing. It's almost like you started, this and it was going great and you fell in love and and then all of a sudden you had to kind of pull out that sword and, put a stop to certain things. Well, once you kind of drop your guards and accept and allow your King of Cups in, things will start to normalize again. They'll start to normalize, and this will... angels just said this will return to feeling like home. Whew. Flirt. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we have romantic feelings. We have flirt. Those are all of the signs of a budding relationship, which is this Ace of Pentacles. Chemistry was undeniable, right? You guys, angels just said to me, for some of you guys, you and your person may literally look like each other. You guys are so tightly bonded that you look like each other. The card at the bottom that I stopped at was codependency. Your person needs to know that you're going to be there. That codependency, I'm not taking that as, what it means verbatim. I just kind of feel like your person, The reason why your person is so inconsistent is because they could have issues with commitment, whether they're already committed or they're still single and they, just have generic commitment issues. So the codependency for me as a reader means consistency. They have to give themselves permission to attach to you, or to be able to rely on you, or to let you in, or to just accept you into their emotional body, their emotional self. Okay. All right, Pisces, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. If you're interested in a personal reading, contact details are below. Like, subscribe. Love you. Bye.